When I finish med school and start my medical residency, I go a little crazy with the whole work hard, play hard thing. On those rare nights and weekends when I had off, I would test my liver with the same vigor that I would do the differential diagnosis for eosinophilia. And why not? I had been studying my ass off for the last 21 years, and I was finally a doctor, I was single, and I was finally making a little bit of hard-earned money. One of the groups that I used to hang out with were some Europeans who were in Boston for work and study. I liked them because they wore a lot of black, and they smoked unfiltered cigarettes. And they, like me, were down to party. Now, one of the women in this crowd was named Natalia. She wore smoky black eyeshadow and never smiled. She was from Russia, and not only did she have this really super hot accent, she used to do this dance like her neck was gonna fall off. I love that dance. And she was really mysterious. She had this job at a pharmaceutical company with like a very vague sounding title like Technology Security Compliance Analyst. I was pretty sure she was a Russian spy. I used to imagine what it would be like to date Natalia, me, unassuming doctor trying to stamp out high cholesterol, her sexy international octopussy that could decapitate a man with her thighs. Now, back then I didn't have a lot of luck with women because my life was basically medicine, and I certainly didn't think I had a chance with Natalia. So you can imagine my surprise when I find myself, after one too many drinks, making out with her at the Middlesex Lounge on Eurotrash night. No, I'm not the making out on a dance floor type. I'm totally a serial monogamist, but I'm so amazed that Natalia, at least drunkenly, finds me attractive that I decide to ask her out on a date. And not just any date. I decide to take her on my top-tier date place to try and seal the deal. Uno's Pizzeria. Nothing screams class and value more than deep dish. And I was gonna go all in. So Natalia and I resume our drinking with vigor right from the appetizers, and we're sharing a bottle of wine. And as we drink more and more, I find myself doing all the talking, and at some point I say, you're not like some sort of international spy or something, are you? And she says, no. Which is exactly what an international spy would say. But this date is going great, and we share a dessert, and at some point at the end of the dinner, she leans over and says, should we go back to your place? Yeah. So we hop into a cab, and it's on. I'm just so amazed. I really don't want to jinx it, so I let her make all the moves. We get to my apartment, and I tried to light a candle, and she comes over and says, forget the ambiance. And she starts to take off my shirt, and I'm thinking, yes, this is a lady who knows what she wants. Either that or she has a hit later. Either way, I'm fine. And we adjourn to the couch where things are progressing rather nicely. So I have my eyes closed, and we're making out, and suddenly I feel like a gentle thwack on the side of my face, and I decide to ignore it. Maybe her arms just flail about when she's in the, throes of passion, and not to mention my intellectual center of gravity is quickly moving downward, and I don't want to lose the momentum here, so I resume the canoodling when, soon after, I feel a very sharp blow to my face. She just slapped me. No, I'm not into that sort of thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm too embarrassed to say anything, and so I just dive back in. But this time, she pulls back and hits me so hard that I'm sort of knocked backwards. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck? And tears are streaming down my face. And I said, Natalia, what are you doing? And her face crumples and she starts to cry. She's like, my ex-boyfriend used to like it, and you didn't stop me, so I thought you might like it too. So I call her a cab and go home. She goes home. I stay there. Good night.